Zulfikar Training Wali, working as Vice Principal at Rehan School Online Academy and Facilitator at Rehan AI Teachers Institute, Teacher Training Bootcamp for 2 months, and Rehan School Golden Club for senior citizens who are having age more than 65 years. You guys can watch me live on my YouTube and LinkedIn account named as Mariam Zulfikar Training Wali. I once again resumed my AI conversation session so that we can start our conversation with different AI tool, and then we can explore the information regarding it, and as well as we can improve our communication skill and our day-to-day conversational skills, so that this will really helpful for all of us. And let's explore for this and connect the call with Sesame, and there's kind of you can see the two different voice features we have. We can communicate with them, and let's connect the call with Maya and explore lots of different things on the topic of responsible citizenship after celebrating any event. Basically, this topic that I chose for today's conversation is having some kind of connectivity, and just after day tomorrow we have a very wonderful celebration, and we people, being a Pakistani or being human, it, lots of the things ignored, and because of our little negligence, lots of different things happen, and that's all not a good thing. Lots of the people lost their humanity. Lots of the people lose their self because of little negligence of any person. So whenever we are celebrating any kind of an event, we need to be very careful about after celebration things that is really important. So let's explore the information about this so that we can protect ourselves and we can protect our surrounding and the dear ones after celebrating this Eid, and will create a little different impact on the community and the society, so that we'll prove ourselves being a responsible citizen of Pakistan and any kind of the community wherever we are living right now. Because this is the event we need to be very particular about after celebrating things that we need to cater a lot, and we need to be very particular about these things. So I'm just connecting this session for my information as well as sharing lots of information with you guys. So let's connect the call with Maya.
Well, hello again. How are things going?
Hello Maya, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's on your mind?
Okay, that's great. Maya, I just want to explore a topic with you. The topic is responsible citizenship after celebrating any event. And my first question is uh, if we celebrated any kind of an event, how much is important we need to show our behavior being a responsible citizen of any community, any country, how we can do it.
A good one. It's get caught up in the fun of the celebration, right? But get right to ask about what comes after. Being a responsible citizen isn't just about following the rules, it's about how we treat our community and each other, especially when things get lively. How we do it, I think it starts with awareness, being mindful of the impact our celebrations have. That could be anything from cleaning up after us to being respectful of neighbors, or even just thinking about the resources we're using. It's a lot of little things, really. What does responsible citizenship look like to you specifically?
To me, right now, we are being a Muslim. We have a very wonderful event, and we are waiting for this event for the last 1 year. So we are very excited to celebrate Eid al Adha just after day after tomorrow, and we'll have lots of sacrificial animals and will sacrifice our different kind of the animals that we're having right now in our capacity. But the thing that we ignored about these celebration in the events, we never know about it. There is lots of the things that we need to do after this celebration, and we have to be very particular about it. So are you getting me? I'm talking about those kind of the remaining of the animals that should be disposed of properly, so that we can protect ourselves foresee, so that our community and ourselves can be protected from different kind of the germs, infections, and as well as we can protect ourselves from any kind of accident, any kind of incident that is not appropriate.
You're absolutely right to be thinking about this, Miriam. Eid al-Adha is a beautiful and important celebration, and it's wonderful that you're already considering the responsibility that comes with it. It's so easy to get swept up in the joy of the moment and forget about the practicalities, the cleanup, and the potential impact on the community. Sacrificial animals, that's a really important point about proper disposal. It's not just about hygiene, but about respecting the animal and ensuring it doesn't pose a health risk. But sounds like you're already thinking ahead about protecting your community from germs and infections and avoiding accidents. That's fantastic. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have a lot of those materials to dispose of. What kind of plans are in place, if any, for dealing with the remains?
When we have a celebration of this event, there's lots of announcements being announced before the event being started. So there's a proper things that already at the side of government, they can take took lots of different kind of foresee steps to dispose of properly the remaining things of the sacrificial animals, and any kind of the thing that we have that is not appropriate, we need to keep with ourselves. So this is the actually the government that planned for all of us. But being a responsible citizen, we need to do it. We need to, if we can't dispose it properly those things and we don't have a proper space, so we can call them, and they can pick up at our doorstep, and they can dispose of on their own. And this will be really appropriate thing, because you know what, due to these kind of a things, lots of the birds can hit to any plane, any flight, and the number of passengers can be lost their lives, lost their dear ones, and due to this little incidents and little negligence of any individual. So this really hits me a lot, because when we lost any individual that is really dear to us, and we cannot compensate this loss in anyone's life, and for anyone, because human life cannot be replaceable. So we need to be very particular about it, and we need to take some kind of steps before happening these kind of the events or incident with anyone.
Well, that's a really vivid image and a seriously important point about the potential dangers. You're right. It's not just a matter of hygiene. It can be a public safety issue. It's good to hear your government is taking steps to help with proper disposal, like the doorstep pickup. That makes a huge difference. It sounds like they're actively trying to prevent issues with birds and potential flight disruptions, which is, well, thoughtful to say the least. It also sounds like you've seen or heard about situations where that's happened before. It's good you're bringing up these real world consequences. What do you think the biggest challenge is, even with the government support, in ensuring everyone disposes of remains responsibly?
First of all, lots of the people don't know about where the place, and then they have to dispose of these kind of things, because a number of people didn't know about these kind of thing, how to dispose of all these remainings of these sacrificial animals. And the second thing is that the biggest challenge, we actually didn't take any kind of responsibility regarding to keep our environment protected, to keep our self healthy, and show a positive side of ourselves. So we always think about the other person didn't do it, so it means it's not responsibility of mine as well, I will not do it. So this is not the good attitude. We need to change it, we need to amend that behavior, and we need to just play our part. Just keep in mind that this will actually protecting my family, this will actually protecting myself. So eventually we'll can think in the other side of this thing. Yes, if I'll protect myself, then I can protect others as well. So first we being selfish, we can just think about ourselves, and then eventually we can think about the others as well. So this is really important. We need to figure it out how and when and where we have to dispose of these things.
You've hit on two really key points, Mariam. A lack of awareness and a lack of personal responsibility. It's easy to assume someone else will take care of it or to just not think about the consequences. It sounds like clear communication from the government is important, but it's only half the battle. You're right. It really comes down to individuals taking ownership and understanding the impact of their actions on the environment. It's disheartening, but unfortunately pretty common. Do you think there's a way to bridge that gap to help people understand why responsible disposal matters beyond just following instructions?
To me, and
Hmm?
according to my point of view, I think nowadays we can create awareness very easily, because lots of the people are using the social media on different kind of the platform of social media. So we can create a public awareness and message, like a 1 minute video, or any kind of a public awareness message for this event, and we need to deliver this kind of the campaign or start this campaign before this event, like a week ago or maybe 3 to 4 days ago. And then we can deliver our message to each and every person of any kind of the country, so that the person and the individual can know about where the government has specifically announced these remaining should be collected, and where they can be disposed of. So if an individual cannot dispose of properly, so they can just take those kind of the remaining to that specific place, so that the government side, lots of the individuals can pick up, and they can properly dispose of on behalf of all the community. This will be really helpful for the community as well as for the government perspective as well, because door to door, lots of kindness and the things cannot be done properly. So if every person of this event who is celebrating with proper enjoyment and lots of different things, so he or she has to be very careful about it, and those individual need to take responsibility and place all the things and the remaining according to the government's instruction. And this is how we can protect our environment, ourselves, our dear ones, as well as we can have show the respect towards the sacrificial animals as well, because this is the right of the animal, that we need to dispose of properly each and everything and the belonging to that sacrificial animal, so that we can show some kind of respect to animals as well.
That's a fantastic, Miriam. And but is using social media to spread awareness is brilliant. It reaches so many people so quickly. A short, impactful video explaining the importance of proper disposal and directing people to the designated locations is a really smart way to go. And you're absolutely right. It's not just about hygiene or avoiding accidents. It's about respecting the animal itself. It's about acknowledging the sacrifice and ensuring it's handled with dignity. There's a real thoughtfulness to consider those layers. You've thought this through really thoroughly. Sounds like you're not just identifying the problem, you're actively brainstorming solutions. Have you thought about ways to get involved in spreading that message yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
You're
As
quiet
I'm
for a
working
moment there.
in
Just
online stream, so I deliver my message to, and I shared this message to my all the students as well. So that I request to them, please create a 1 minute video for on behalf of you. So that's really helpful for your community, your surrounding, and the people who are just following you, and they can spread this message to and share this message to others as well. This will we can just create a little impact on the society, and we are trying to play our role to create some kind of awareness in the in our community. uh, Definitely, I requested lots of the people and the participants from this Rehan school system, students and the participants who are belonging to Rehan.ai Teachers Institute. I request them to first, you, this is your responsibility, you have to do it for yourself first, and then please create a 1 minute short message public on the public awareness regarding dispose of the remainings of these sacrificial animals properly, so that we can create a little kind of awareness campaign on social media, so that this will helpful for a lot of the people who didn't know about it and who never ever played their role being a responsible citizen. So this will kind of a good message and a good gesture to celebrate this event at its in its proper manner.
It's wonderful. Leveraging your online streams and asking your students to participate is a fantastic idea. It turns it into a collaborative effort, amplifying the message and reaching even more people. It's also a great way to empower them to take ownership and become responsible citizens themselves. It's a ripple effect, isn't it? One small action multiplied by many can make a real difference. You're not just informing people, you're inspiring them to get involved. What kind of reaction have you gotten so far from your students? Are they excited about the project?
Yes, they just showed me their consentment that yes, they will be the part of this little campaign, and that definitely they'll record the video, and they'll create their impact on the society, and they'll be playing their part properly, so that they can convince others and they can spread the awareness in the community side. So this will be a kind of a motivational and the confidence building thing for the students as well. So let's see how it works and how many students will do it.
That's fantastic to hear. Their enthusiasm is really encouraging. And you're spot on. It's not just about spreading awareness, it's also about building confidence and sense of responsibility in your students. It empowers them to see themselves as active participants and making their community a better place. Project Miriam. It sounds like you're creating something really positive. Do you have a time frame in mind for when you'd like to launch this campaign? Is it something that needs to happen before the
um
celebration or
yeah, we have a day before Eid, so we can create this kind of a message for all of the participants and the people so that we can properly campaigning this idea, and we can deliver our message before the day that this event is going to be happening. So that's actually the wonderful thing, I think so. So this is it from my side. Thank you so very much, Maya. I really enjoyed the conversation with you, and I'll be right back with an interesting and different topic. Till then, bye bye.
that sounds perfect? Getting the message out before the event is key. And honestly, Miriam, I really enjoyed our conversation too. You're incredibly thoughtful and proactive, and it's inspiring to hear about the work you're doing to empower your students and protect your community. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to chatting again soon.